you prep the eye before continuing with anything else. I like to contour the eye. So when you contour the eye, it naturally lifts the eye.
Y'all are.
Hey, it's Jasmine. I'm here with the Dallas Entertainment Journal at Grand Spa in Dallas, and I'm talking to Hrush of Style by Hrush, the Instagram and social media guru who is a makeup artist.
Yes.
I'm going to tell us a little bit about what you're doing today. So you have your tour today. It's called the Alter Ego Tour. What are you doing?
Well, what I'm doing with this tour is I am touring nationwide throughout like United States and worldwide, and I really want to encourage the empowerment of a woman and the power of transformation. If you like natural makeup, that's wonderful and that's great for you. But I'm all about transformation. My technique, the highlight and contour, I emphasize changing face shapes, noses, chins, foreheads, whatever you want. You can look like whatever you want as long as you do it correctly. And I am going around and teaching everyone exactly how to do that and to make themselves feel better and feel more empowered about themselves.
And as far as empowerment goes, it's kind of empowering that you put together your own business and
Yes.
you are a self-taught makeup artist.
Yes.
How did you pick it up?
I picked it up with, I've always painted and I love designing. I actually have like 2 clothing lines that I'm working on also. I've been blessed to work with an idol again. He is a couture designer. I've interned with him for 10 years. And I've always just like put on makeup, gone to work, and his clients were like, who did your makeup? And he forced me to do their makeup, and that's how it started. It was all like word of mouth, and it just became something bigger than me. And it's kind of just, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to do what you love to do and call it work.
That is amazing. So I've noticed something in the last couple of years. I feel like there's really a resurgence of interest in makeup.
Yes.
People really want to know how to do it and where to learn. Where would you advise upcoming makeup artists to get advice? How would they get started?
I definitely think social media is at its peak at the moment, and with makeup it's very visual, and anything that you offer visually, social media picks up very fast. So if you are an upcoming makeup artist, I definitely suggest you learn everything you possibly can. Take as many courses, as many classes, play with many fabrics, textures, anything you can. At any time you can, just experiment on yourself, your friends, whatever you can. And definitely I would suggest opening up Instagram, Twitter, social media networks, Pinterest, Tumblr, anything that can, it's all about inspiration nowadays. If you can inspire somebody else, then that's how you know you're accomplishing something.
I love that. If you can inspire someone, that's how you know you're accomplishing something. So a lot of brides are looking for inspiration. It's about to be bridal season. What are some big trends beauty-wise that you see happening for bridal season?
I definitely see everybody going on the natural side with their eyes. Everyone is kind of leaning towards more of the mink lashes. Velour lashes is my go-to for mink. It's amazing because it gives like a full fluffy effect without having like a smoky eye. Your eyes look dark without having shadow on them. And everyone always is leaning towards like the glowy, dewy look where it almost looks like you have nothing on, but you do have a lot on with the contour. So I definitely think that's like the trend for the summer and spring that all my brides have been asking for.
Nice.
Not heavy at all.
So they like the more natural look. So when you're going out, I would think this is kind of the glam look that you go for. What's the look you loved when you're going out?
Honestly, I love bunch of lashes, contour. I got a heavy contour in my face, and just like a bold lip. And I think I'm good to go at all times. It's the fastest thing for me to do.
Would you say there are any beauty don'ts, like mistakes people make?
Honestly, I think that no one can really judge you and tell you what you're doing is incorrect. If it's making you happy, whatever you're doing, then do it.
Yeah, I like that.
You learn from your mistakes, right? Like sometimes when I look back at my pictures, I'm like, what did I do to my face?
Well, there's a trial and error. I'm sure when you first got started, there were some things where you're like, ah.
Oh, definitely. When I look back, even at my work from a year from now, I'm like, I could have changed that, or I could have done that differently, and that would have looked better. So I definitely do think that you learn from your own mistakes. And if somebody is telling you what you're doing wrong, you're not necessarily going to see it. You're only going to see it if you're telling yourself.
That's true.
Yeah.
So at the Alter Ego Tour, what can your guests look forward to?
My guests definitely can look forward to a hands-on experience with me, personal. It's not more like a seminar. I definitely do demonstrate, and then I will go in between all the students and teach them personally how to do what they're doing correctly, what they're doing incorrectly, and they will learn the contour and all of my secrets. Everyone has secrets of the trade, and not everyone really shows what they're really doing. I'm definitely going to bear it all.
Okay, so it's a privilege to be here. You get to see the inside scoop on how everything is done.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's talk. I have this feature we do every week. It's called a less list, and it's things you want so bad you need them.
Yes.
What is on your less list? What's something beauty-wise that you have to have?
Krylon Palette.
Krylon Palette. And what is that exactly?
Krylon Palette is my contour and highlight palette. It's all the creams that I use for anything. You can use it for any skin type, any skin color, anything you want to do, you can use this for. It's my go-to palette for skin.
So if you're just going to pick one item, that would be, if you desert island?
Yeah, you can look good with that one palette. Okay. No matter what.
And you use that on a daily basis?
I use that on a daily basis. You can use it on your eyes, you can use it on your skin, you can use it on your cheeks, you can create blush with it, you can create eyeshadow with it, whatever you want.
I'm sold. I'm gonna get a Krylon palette. That is on my to-do list right now.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. So I know you have some sponsors today. Tell me about the brands that are working with you.
The brands that I am working with during the tour is actually products that I do use. I did reach out to the people that I have been using their products, and they are more than happy to sponsor me. So the first product actually is my favorite brush in my entire kit. It's the Morph Contour Brush. I do a liquid contour, and then I do a dry contour over it. That's like one of my biggest secrets. A lot of people just do one. I do double it up, so it gives more of a 3D
dimension. So it's happening on two levels.
It gives kind of like a gradation of colors. So the contour brush is in one, and also the Dose of Colors for lashes, the showstopper. Your eyes look phenomenal in it because it kind of gives it the natural cat eye shape, the way it's designed. And not a lot of lashes do that. Kind of make you look wonk-eyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But her lashes definitely give you the cat eye. And I love her glosses. Undressed is my favorite. I always put it on everyone with the bare lip, and she is sponsoring us and giving everyone my favorite products from her line. And also Namies is my holy grail of makeup. I go there religiously, like 3 times a week, and probably have spent my life savings there. So they better sponsor me. Well,
you're making it back doing these awesome tours. So one thing I think is really interesting about you is just the way that you use social media to create this. You've got over 135,000 followers, which is just amazing. How did you build up that following?
Honestly, it happened over a year. I started on social media a year ago, no earlier than that. It's crazy what, again, images can do. If you're creating something beautiful, people can't help but to admire the beauty of the image that you helped create. So I do think visually people respond better versus like words. And if you can show someone what you can do, people want to follow you, people are inspired by you, or people just enjoy what you're putting out there. And that's how I feel like maybe I've grown my Instagram following.
Very cool. So definitely a celebrity in your own right. My last question is, who are some celebrities whose makeup you just love? Who are some celebrities that are on your list?
I love J-Lo.
She's gorgeous.
J-Lo's, the woman can't do no wrong.
And she just gets better with age, right?
It's ridiculous. I want to know what she's doing, what she's on, what she uses, because honestly, she's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous woman. She's very empowering to Latinas all around the world, and I definitely love Kim Kardashian's makeup. I love how versatile she is because she does use different artists that master a certain look in their own field, and I definitely do agree. I feel like everyone's good at what they do, and you can kind of like mix and match, and that's what she does. She uses like 5 artists, and she looks completely different each artist she uses.
It's really
which is brilliant.
If you could pick one celebrity whose makeup you could do, who would it be?
I definitely would have to say J-Lo. Because what people don't understand about her, she really doesn't wear makeup.
I didn't understand that either.
Yeah, like everyone thinks she cakes the face on. She's really not wearing that much makeup. It's just like they make her face super glossy. So imagine how perfect her skin is, and the more clear somebody's skin is, the better your work looks.
Speaking of skincare, how do you take care of your skin?
I love Caudalie. I like to use all natural products because I have really sensitive skin. So I can't use a lot of chemicals on my face. Anything that I do, even if I change my diet, I eat spicy, I break out. So I really have to watch that. I love Caudalie because it's from grapeseed extract and sold at Sephora. It's not harsh, it's soap-free. So I love it.
Very cool. So, of course, good skincare is the foundation for good makeup.
Of course, all the time.
That's what gets you started with everything else. So tell us, everybody watching at Dallas Entertainment Journal, how they can connect with you online and keep up with you.
You can follow me at Styled by Hrush on Instagram, and you can add me on Facebook, Hrush Achemyan, or you can follow me on Twitter, Hrush Achemyan. But there's a lot more to come, and this is just the beginning.
Well, thanks so much for chatting with me. For the Dallas Entertainment Journal, I'm Jasmine Ellis.
Bye.